I worked 2 jobs to pay for my brother's college. At his graduation, he thanked everyone who believed in me, except me, so I walked out. The air in the university auditorium was thick and sweet, a cloying mix of wilting floral arrangements, cheap hairspray, and the collective body heat of 1,000 proud, sweating families. It smelled like achievement, or maybe just polyester. I was sitting in the 12th row, my back aching from a metal folding chair that had been designed with zero regard for the human spine. My good dress, the one I'd bought on clearance and saved for this exact day, felt tight across my shoulders. Every muscle was coiled with a strange combination of exhaustion and exhilaration. For 4 years, this moment had been the sun on my horizon, the singular point of light I had crawled toward through double shifts, sleepless nights, and a diet that consisted primarily of instant noodles and lukewarm coffee. My brother Leo was on stage. He looked impossibly polished in his cap and gown, the gold valedictorian sash draped over his shoulders like a mark of destiny. He was glowing. From my seat, I could see the confident set of his jaw, the easy smile he offered the dean who was introducing him. That was my Leo. Always charming, always bright, always the one destined for greatness. And I, his older sister, was his launch pad. I was the solid ground from which he could soar. That was the deal we'd made, unspoken but absolute. The day our parents died and left us with nothing but a mountain of debt and each other. I was 20, he was 17. I would work, he would study. I would build the foundation, and he would build the future. The dean finished his flowery introduction, and a wave of polite applause rippled through the hall. Leo stepped up to the podium, adjusted the microphone with the practiced ease of someone who had never doubted he belonged in the spotlight, and cleared his throat. The crowd hushed. I leaned forward, my hands clasped so tightly my knuckles were white. This was it, the culmination, the justification for every sacrifice, every missed party, every lonely holiday spent scrubbing floors or waiting tables. "Thank you, Dean Morris," Leo began, his voice smooth and resonant, filling the cavernous space. "Faculty, esteemed guests, fellow graduates, and loving families." He paused, letting his eyes sweep across the sea of faces. I felt a flutter in my chest, a desperate childish need for his gaze to find mine, to share this. He looked out over the crowd, his expression one of profound, humble gratitude. "They say it takes a village to raise a child. I'm here to tell you it takes a universe to get a graduate through 4 years of organic chemistry." A ripple of appreciative laughter. He had them in the palm of his hand. He always did. He continued, speaking of shared memories, late-night study sessions, and the bonds forged in the crucible of academia. It was a good speech, a great speech. It was eloquent, funny, and touching. I felt my throat tighten with pride. My brother, I did this. We did this. Then he got to the thank yous. He thanked Professor Albright for seeing his potential. He thanked his roommate Josh for the coffee and the camaraderie. He thanked his girlfriend Tiffany for her unwavering support and for proofreading his thesis at 3 in the morning. Each name was a little stone dropped into the quiet pool of my heart. I waited. "But most of all," he said, his voice cracking with perfectly modulated emotion, "I have to thank my family, my support system, the people who believed in me, even when I didn't believe in myself." He paused, and the silence in the auditorium was absolute. My breath. Full story on channel link below.